everybody's all about a low boy. And I'll tell you, for what we do, a step deck works just as easy as a low boy. For one, trying to get a low boy in these fields with these driveways, like my dad's low boy is so low, like half of them we just do high centered. Like I don't think we get in and out of them when this shit breaks down. A land all would probably be the nicest, but this works as long as it runs. If it doesn't run, and we'd have to call someone, we'd just call someone to bring theirs in. But so the deal is, this is the old trusty 50 series. Tristan grabbed it. We used to bail with them. We don't really use them anymore. We'll put them on a flail or something. But the old 30 series there, it's got a little knock in the motor, so we're gonna hook this up to the baler and try to haul that 30 series home. So we're hoping that the motor will run and not like grenade or whatever's going on with it. We're hoping we can get it on the trailer. So what we want to look at is we're gonna make sure the ramps are somewhat straight here. So if you look forward at the back of the, just look at the back of the trailer there. We want to make sure that the ramps, so when he goes to back off, pull that one out. I'm gonna run this up. I don't know how much, well, this one's a lot. Those tractors, actually, I'm gonna try to go, because they're a lot slower, so I'm gonna need a lot of,
you're gonna need a lot more
throw to go back up, down. So the height of these old tractors, the drawbar height is a lot different, so I actually wanna have a lot of throw to go down, or I'm gonna screw myself. Oh, you got it?
You just gotta put your purse into it.
Oh, shit. I just had to get the hammer out for the video. Let's see. You go down. I think I need to actually go down. I went too high. This ground's not very level. We're in like 3 holes right here. See it? Okay.
I'm thinking is we start it. Straight put it on the trailer.
Yeah, let's go right. Yeah, let's just, yeah, let's go get it right on.
Yeah, it's just coming out a little by.
Well, I told Brian, I said, hey, so, you know, I think I just need to do all the motors in these tractors if I'm going to keep them. He's like, no, they run a long time. And I'm like, nah, if we're going to keep running them, they're getting, I think this thing's got like 9,090 some hundred hours on it. Yeah, probably just need to, if we're going to keep running them, just brakes, PTOs, and engines. If we're going to keep using them.
8,036.
8,036. New IVT, needs brakes, probably needs some PTO work, and now it needs a motor.
Yeah.
And this was probably one of the smoothest, best running ones out of the bunch, and it...
No kidding.
Yeah, it had a fair amount of blow-by starting to come out.
Yeah, he was like, it's puffing white smoke. I'm like...
Was it smoking out of the stack?
No, it was smoking.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it was a blow-by was, yeah.
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA, so if you want ramps, there you go. I don't know. They work. Just to keep, you know, because I didn't have the dual ramps. It was one long one.
Yeah.
It was like...
So they probably sagged pretty good.
They sagged, and so I put aluminum wheels and blocks.
Yeah.
So we got to change the bushing in the drawbar because this, and we're putting a different pin in because this has the... Yep. This has the... So it's got a smaller bushing, or smaller pin, and so these drawbars have a bushing to change out.
Other way.
Oh, it goes the other way? Yep. Why is that?
All your weights right here.
Oh. Makes sense. One thing that's super important that a lot of people don't do, and I learned the hard way one time when I was first starting out, is these shafts have a grease zerk in here, okay? And people will miss this one all the time, and if you don't grease these, this one slides fine, there's grease up in there, it looks dry here, but it never gets that tight. But if you don't grease this, when you're running your PTO and you turn hard, I've had it actually one time rip the PTO back of the tractor. And so there's all kinds of horror stories out there about guys not greasing these, and I've seen it happen. So make sure you grease. A lot of times you got to spin these shields. There's right here in the shields, and you got to spin them and line them up and then find the greaser and grease it. But I see that get missed all the time. So we had this tractor on a flail that we don't really use it much, so we're just, you can't get rid of these old tractors. They always run. Stuff just like this. Gotta play the wiggle game now. I don't know if we're gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, we get enough. Except for did you try this pin? Our pin's not. We're not bailing with this, we're just trying to get it out of here, so. Don't have my trusty knife with me. You get a knife. Somebody didn't hook this.
Probably break the blade.
No, I'm gonna be careful. Dude, I'm used to using those 75-cent.
Yeah.
When they serviced it, they didn't hook the...
Hook everything back
They
together.
didn't hook the PTO, the cover, the guard back up.
Looks like you're missing the plastic.
Yeah, looks like the clips, you know. You'd think over the years that they would, we're going to take a perfectly good baler, put electronic trip on it, which there's nothing wrong with the trip, but yet we can't improve this shit. It sounds like it's in the top end to me. Yeah, I don't think it's in the bottom end.
That's good.
Yeah, nope, I definitely think it's in the top end. 'Cause if it was in the... And then these safety chains are about the biggest piece of shit ever built, because I've usually got to use fucking baling twine to hold them together. because these clips never, they, you know, they're supposed to stay, right, like that, but you go bale a field and they're dragging on the ground in 5 fucking minutes. It just drives me crazy, the stuff they improve and then the stuff they don't. Harbor Freight.